Hi guys, this is AuroraPeachy. How's it going? This is an extremely impromptu video, but I just had to make it because I just now heard there's been a huge Sailor Moon announcement. I apologize, I know everybody on my, most people who are subbed to me right now are subbed because of my Guild Wars 2 content, but as I've stated in other videos, there's going to be a lot of Sailor Moon stuff coming up, and Sailor Moon is my first love on top of everything. It's the only thing I love more than Guild Wars 2. And there's just been a huge announcement. Viz Media just announced that they've bought the entire original series of Sailor Moon. All 200 episodes, 3 movies, specials, everything. They've acquired the rights to the whole thing, and they're actually re-subtitling it and re-dubbing it. The entire thing, uncut, true to the original. This is something that no one thought would ever happen. Like, and this came out of nowhere. It's so weird. I'm so extremely emotional over this. And the funny thing is, I don't even like the English dub. Maybe that's why I am so excited about this. Of course, the original Deke English dub is, of course, what got me into Sailor Moon. I think it's what got everyone into Sailor Moon. Because I was just, one fateful day in 1997, I was flipping through the channels on TV and came across the last 5 minutes of a Sailor Moon episode. And it was nothing special, it was really just like a filler episode at, Monster of the Day. But those 5 or 10 minutes just completely enthralled me. And there was just something about it that I said, I have to see this again. And so I recorded it, the next morning. It was on before school. I set up the VCR to record it and recorded every single episode that aired after that. And at the time, I don't think they had even completed the 2nd season. And the original dub never even completed the series. It was horribly chopped up and cut. Entire episodes were cut. Scenes were cut, characters were changed, character relationships were changed, names were changed, genders were changed. It was still a magical show, but it wasn't true to the original. And while I still have to give it the credit it deserves for getting so many people into Sailor Moon, I was always I have this bad vibe towards it because of everything it changed. Oh, it's something that I can't get out of my mind. But Viz has stated that they are going to try and keep it as true to the original as possible. All of the voices are going to be approved by Naoko Takeuchi. That's amazing. There's this revival of Sailor Moon that even I didn't expect it to roll back to the original. I mean, I knew obviously that Sailor Moon Crystal is going to be, promoted everywhere and shared all over the world and dubbed and subbed, and it's going to be this worldwide thing. They really seem committed to keeping it as true to the original as possible. Even the trailer kind of said that, yeah, we're keeping Haruka and Michiro's relationship. We're not gonna say that they're cousins. We're saying that they're lovers, as much as the original did, which didn't reveal all, but there was these subtle hints, all throughout the series, and it was just beautiful. And to actually preserve that will be incredible. This has to mean that they're keeping the names. They're gonna keep all the attacks the same. They're gonna just the music. I mean, even all the music, the deep dub did a good job on the music. It was very catchy, but it wasn't the original. That makes me wonder, there's songs that are played with lyrics, like obviously Moonlight Densetsu, Aino Senshi. There's songs, the Starlight songs, because they're all 200 episodes. Stars, they're dubbing Stars. Stars is gonna have a dub for the first time. Is the theme song going to be a true English version of Moonlight Densetsu? I don't think we've ever had that. Oh, it makes me so happy that Naoko is actually going to approve all the voices. They gave us like the teeniest, weeniest, tiniest little Moon Prism Power makeup preview to what Usagi's voice is going to be, and you know, it's much higher pitched, it's much more true and like the original, like Kotono Mitsuishi's, who I cannot wait to hear reprise her role in Sailor Moon Crystal. I'm so excited about that. Oh, the trailer was just so amazing. It was kind of like a love letter to everyone who's ever liked and disliked the dub. Because of course there's myriads of people who out there who love it. But I think there's also almost an equal amount of people who hated it before the aforementioned changes. And the trailer just like addressed all of it. For the people who loved it, they're saying you're finally gonna get an uncut, true to the original version. And you're finally gonna get Stars dubbed. And for the people who don't like it, they're saying this is going to be a true to the original version. All the voices are approved. You know, we're keeping it as close to the original as possible. I can't. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over, but I think that's what makes me so excited. Because that's something that we've never had, and I want people here, you know, who have a hard time reading subtitles, or just, you know, don't want to, or they, you know, they want to look at the animation, they don't want to read, you know, or they have trouble hearing the Japanese voices. You know, there's a ton of reasons why I'm sure people haven't watched the original, and now to give them a true version is just amazing. And they're re-subtitling it all. For us who, you know, love the original and love the Japanese version, we're also getting a subtitled version. But another big thing is that it's all it's not only getting remastered, it's getting like remastered. I'm sorry, I am really rambling here. And this is just this announcement. I mean, when Crystal actually comes out, head explode. But yeah, it's just, this really surprised me. This just like floored me. Because this was something that we didn't think would ever happen in a million years, because Japan has been holding on so tight to the original series. And apparently there have been a bunch of companies bidding on it. I just didn't think that any company would want to go through this much work for the original. But with this resurgence of Sailor Moon and everybody getting back into it, I think it's a perfect opportunity to do this. It's the perfect time. I am so glad that new fans who are just going to know Crystal, I guess I was hoping that they wouldn't just know Crystal, that they would know that Sailor Moon has a history and that it came from somewhere. And so now with this new version, it's going to look, you know, up to standards of 2014 and whenever it comes out. Monday is when they stream the first episode subtitled. They haven't, the dub's not been, you know, the dub's still getting started, but I guess later this year is when the dub's gonna come out. But they're apparently every Monday they're gonna stream a subtitled episode, and I just to see the remastered version just so clean and the sound so good. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's gonna be amazing. I think I'm just so happy to see all of this just love for this series, even from the, you know, the professionals who are working on it. You know, I skimmed through the interview and it's like, people just have love for this series. It's not just, both in America and in Japan, it's like, it's not just another project to them. It's, people are working on it who truly love it and truly care about it and truly know, for the first time, we're seeing that the professionals who are working on it, it's like they understand the fans. They know. Even Kotono Mitsuishi in her interview, when she kind of announced that she's going to reprise her role as Sailor Moon in Japan, she was addressing the fans directly, and she said, I know that some of this is going to excite some of you, and I know that this is going to disappoint some of you. And trust me that I have love for this series and I have love for this character, and I'm going to do my very, very best to bring this to you and to make you proud. Both people who are happy and are sad about this announcement of her reprising her role. And it's like, and from both the voice actors, the staff behind the scenes, I've never seen so much appreciation and attention to what the fans think. And I think we really just have the technology and of the time to thank for that. The social media, the connection with these companies and the connection that they can have with us, you know, through the internet and through that. That was just something that wasn't there 20 years ago. And it's amazing to see in anime and movie and games, in all media, it's amazing to see that connection that wasn't there before. And I think it just makes more loyal fans. That's what it does. The people who are fans are just, and who seek out this extra communication and information are just more loyal. And I think that's an amazing thing. So I am more than excited for this, and I am actually looking forward to seeing what this dub is like. Luna better not sound like an old woman. The names better be the same, the music better be the same. Oh, now that all the emotion and the shock of this is kind of wearing off, now it's going to be like, you know, okay, now the criticisms come. Now it's going to be, you better do this, and you better do this, and you better do this, and you better not do this. Oh, we've come a long way, haven't we? Well, I am looking forward to Monday when we can see the new remastered version. And I am looking even more forward to when we can see the new dub. And I am most looking forward to July 5th when Sailor Moon Crystal airs. And that is going to be quite an event. That is truly going to be Sailor Moon Day. As Viz has said that they are going to celebrate Sailor Moon on that day. And I think that's going to be amazing. All right. Thanks for listening to my rant, guys. And for Sailor Moon fans, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more Sailor Moon videos and reaction videos to the new episodes and stuff. So I think it's going to be really cool. And I'd really like to connect with you guys and, you know, talk about Sailor Moon. All right, good night, guys. Bye.